Hello everybody, it's Matt with remove-malware.com, and tonight I'm going to be taking a look at the latest version of Comodo Internet Security, which is version 4. I went ahead and put a little post on my blog about what's new in version 4, specifically that big old long version right there. Some of the big features that everyone's kind of raving about. It's got a sandbox now. I haven't really tested it all that much, but it seems to work pretty well. A lot less pop-ups, and that's right off the default installation. An improved antivirus engine, and this is kind of cool. One of the better things I think that no one seems to talk about, and this is the default deny protection. Defense Plus now automatically sandboxes all unknown applications and executables until they're analyzed. Well, Komodo has a database of millions and millions of applications and files that have already been trusted and verified. So, sort of rare that you'd come across an executable that hasn't been analyzed by them yet. But you can go ahead and submit an executable too, so that they can analyze it. Anyway, that's kind of the big features there. New user interface and a smaller installer. It's a web-based installer, only downloads what it needs to and installs what it needs to. So on my desktop here, on my virtual machine, I downloaded this guy just a few seconds ago. It's version, get ready for this, 4.0.4167.742. and it's 2.66 megabytes. So let's go ahead and try to install this guy. Now I've already reviewed Comodo Internet Security, so I'm not going to talk about all the stuff I have before. I just kind of want to know if it works or if it doesn't. It's kind of how all my reviews actually got started. I'm just looking for stuff that works. I'm not looking for some crazy tests that were run online and here's a big huge graph. I want to throw about 10 malicious files against it, and I want to get a percentage off that. Again, in case you don't know, I run a small business in St. Louis where I go out and fix people's computers, and I always look for antivirus that actually works well. Yeah, I don't think I have them delivering news to me, so they're going to let me know if a new update is out. Okay, so it wants me to install this stuff. The Komodo antivirus, firewall, HopSurf, and Trust Connect is a new one on me. That's kind of a wireless thing, and I don't really need that, so I'm not going to go over that, but that's pretty cool that they do that. HopSurf, never heard of it. Links your browser directly to Komodo's online antivirus for fast, on-the-fly virus scans. Fully fledged social networking. Okay, don't care about that. Set the surf timer for a hands-free web server. 100% free. No thanks. So I'm going to do Komodo Antivirus and Komodo Firewall, which includes Defense Plus, I'm assuming, which is what I really care about. So we'll click Next, and it's going to go ahead and download these applications. So you can see the web installer is downloading only what it has to, and we have 130 megabytes altogether, and it's coming down severely fast, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, like I said, I don't know if I said this, maybe I've done like 2 different versions of this review because I messed up the other one, but I tested this for about 2 days, and I was up to 44 URLs, and I haven't got anything past it yet, and I haven't been using the sandbox yet. This is strictly the AV and the Defense Plus stuff. And I guess the sandbox is automatic, but I mean, I wasn't specifically launching like Internet Explorer in the sandbox or anything like that. So it's worked really well so far. So I just kind of want to, put a video out there to kind of show everyone how well it works. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but Comodo Internet Security is a free application, a free internet security product, and it's one of the best that I've used. Has a massive, massive community out there, and there's just tons and tons of support on it. So, all for a free product. Pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and oh, bummer. Cannot download file. Operation tried out, timed out. I was gonna say, man, don't do this to me. I only have a little time tonight. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this and let it download. I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me, so be right back. Okay, it downloaded that stuff. Took about 2 or 3 minutes, I guess. And now we're just gonna go with the default installation path. We'll go ahead and join Threatcast community. Here you can use different DNS servers. You can use Komodo's secure DNS servers, or you can use your own. And I'll go ahead and choose theirs. And I don't want to make hop surf my homepage. I don't want to ask. And you're just watching the live installation here. A lot of people hate when I show the installation, but it kind of gets rid of all the people who say, well, you installed it and you configured something and that's why it's working so well. I just want to show you that I'm not configuring anything, I'm just doing a default install. I always get a little nervous when I have to review Komodo because it's such a gigantic application. I think I'd have to set aside like 4 hours, for a 4-hour video or something. But you should also, by the way, go on there and look at all the features. It's a lot of reading. I mean, it's a whole lot of reading. But if you're going to be using Komodo, you really want to, do it justice and kind of learn about every feature. Okay, well, let's hit finish. Finish. And it wants us to restart. It should restart pretty fast here. Another question I get is how come I don't do a review every week? Sometimes there just really isn't that much out there that's completely, interesting to me. Anytime like a big app comes out like Avast or Komodo, Symantec stuff, I'll go ahead and put out a review on it because a lot of people are searching for it. But if it's like something really small, I may get to it, but I usually go for the big boys or whatever really helps me during my jobs with my clients. I'm putting together a toolkit list right now for the site. It'll actually be another tab at the top. All the tools that I use when I go out on jobs. So that's going to be pretty neat. That's a long, long list. So hopefully I remember the password here. That would suck if I didn't. Yes. So I'm going to set the headphones down for a second. I can't pause this because I can't get out of this guy. Oh, darn it. Sorry you have to see this. I've activated this thing, but it doesn't work too well on a virtual machine for some reason. Sort of strange. I had this all set up yesterday. Remember the good old days of non-activation. Oh crap. Well, I will be right back. I need to grab my activation. Okay, well, I couldn't grab my activation, but I just snapshotted to a snapshot that's already been activated. So I'll have to figure that out tomorrow. Anyway, let's go to full screen here. My Komodo's out of date because this was yesterday. So let's see here. Update now. You can tell I'm really familiar with it. Anyway, the interface is a little bit different. I don't know, for me it kind of seemed somewhat the same. But I get a lot of questions on have the Komodo updates have they been fixed? And I had some trouble with the last version of Komodo, but this version seems to be fine. The 2 times that I've updated and done my test, it worked out fine. So it's downloaded them. It says it's applying them now. And this install is just a default install. I haven't customized anything. Haven't even done the virus update or anything yet. So while that's doing that, let's go ahead and bring up my host down here. Close that. Alright, I have the malware domain list. This is what I use to grab links and do my tests with, and to do my videos with. So got that guy back there. Let's go ahead and grab our first link while we're waiting for that. We will grab a Trojan, just a generic Trojan. As you can see on the date of this was released today. And still waiting on that guy. I can't really talk about speed because this is a virtual machine. So, not much I can really say. If I had it on a normal PC, then I could kind of comment on the speed. Wow, this little test is filled with lots of unexpected things. I'm sorry about that. You guys can all, download this video and fast forward through it. I don't feel like pausing. Sorry. I always have a couple beers while I do a review. Tonight I'm drinking Shock Top. I love ale. Good stuff. Boy, this is taking a long time. I'm just kind of looking through things right now. The default install sets the heuristics on low. Scan memory on start. Automatically quarantine threats is not checked. Automatically update your virus database before scanning. Yeah, okay. I'm not really interested in the Komodo antivirus part. A lot of people do Komodo Defense Plus and then an antivirus. Or I have a lot of people that do antivirus plus Threatfire. I really don't know anything about the Komodo firewall. I have never used it ever. I personally run a Cisco Pix firewall because I'm kind of a network guy. I did a lot of corporate stuff, so I'm used to that. Defense Plus is the thing I love the most. And if you look at my previous reviews or you look at their website, Defense Plus secures the critical parts of your operating system. And anything that looks kind of out of the ordinary or is unknown, Defense Plus isolates that from your operating system. It doesn't rely on virus definitions or any of that old stuff. I like virus databases and things like that because they have a set list. This is bad, this is good, but there's so many things that come out every second, literally every second, that you need something like a behavior blocker, which is kind of what Defense Plus does. And now it's a behavior blocker with a sandbox integrated into it. I'm used to using Sandboxy. Solid application, completely solid. Easy to teach people how to use it. But I don't know about the Sandbox in Komodo yet. I'm going to do a separate video on that. Well, that virus update database update was kind of ridiculous. I mean, that took forever. It's still not done yet. I'm sure people are tired of me talking too. Well, I put on my calendar, I said every Thursday night must do video. So hopefully I can stick to that. I'm actually scheduling my appointments around it and everything. Okay, finally, the virus signature database has been updated. We'll go ahead and close. And that's that. So it's updated and we're ready to roll. Okay, default installation. Go ahead and close this. Let's get down to business here. First URL, like I said, is a Trojan. And let's go ahead and go full screen. Almost everything I'm loading today should be a 0-day, meaning it just came out today. It's not even a full day old. Malware-wise, I mean. I had loaded HopSurf as the homepage last night, so go ahead and load this this URL here. It's our first URL, and let's go ahead and run it. And it's been caught. Suspicious. It's been caught by the heuristics engine. We'll go ahead and say clean. You can disinfect now. You never could before. Or you can quarantine, and clean, as far as I can tell, just gets rid of it. I don't know why it just doesn't say block or remove or delete, but that's their deal. So let me go ahead and I need to grab this URL here. Malware domain list. Put put that in the background. Make a separate tab. Okay, good. Alright, next we have an exploit kit. This is URL number 2. Doesn't look good. Now it's timing out, I think. Next we have, that's all the same domain. We have a Java exploit. No, it's a jar file. That probably won't load either. Trojan downloader. Let's try that again. I think these are all the same thing. Probably all time out. I tell you, it's not right. Let's try another one. That looks like a control panel for some kind of exploit kit. Okay, let's try another Trojan. And that's been caught as well. So that's number 2. Number 3 is a dropper. Same thing, unclassified malware. So far everything's being caught by the antivirus. Neosploit. I'll try that. Nothing there. We'll do another dropper. Okay, number 4 is caught. Again, Komodo antivirus. Try to run with it downloaded. Let's see if these got through. Not that I see. So as far as I can tell, number 4 is blocked. Number 5 is an exploit. And it doesn't appear to be loading. Let's see. It's trying to load some kind of custom ActiveX. Tricky. Oh, Komodo detects it. We'll count that as number 5. Blocked. Let's go for number 6. Facebook phishing. find it. More Facebook phishing. See what else we can get here besides all that junk. This is the now famous Zeus Trojan, the Zeus botnet that's been kind of interrupted. I'll go ahead and run that. Komodo antivirus to text number 6. Number 7. Boy, there's so much of the same thing today. Rootkit TDSS. It's one of my things I see every single day. Huh. Well, nothing came up. Let's go ahead and download this guy to the desktop really quick. Can't really get him here. Save. I think it's not downloading. Alright, well, let's move on to another number 7 here. I'd like to mix it up a little bit, get something in here, something different. There we go. Let's just try this. This says rootkit. These are still today's date, so this is one of those Java rootkits. I should load Java on here, but I keep forgetting. I've seen this before. It like pauses here, and then you get like an ActiveX thing that drops down, but it's not happening. Yeah, let's try it again. Nothing there. These are all kind of the same domain. You can see how long these domains last, like a day, not even a day. They're all the same kind of thing. Pretty sure I just tested that. I think I did. Let me see. No. Okay, let's go find some new stuff. This is getting old. Alright, I'll try Trojan emold. can tell I'm not really picking and choosing. Well, I am, but I would love to find some hardcore stuff for today, but there's not a whole lot out. These are from yesterday, so I'm betting a lot of these won't work. Any Chinese domain is usually up forever. So you can always go to those if you can't find something to test. Same for the Russian domains. Boy, this is horrible. I feel so bad. Normally I'm able to find URLs like bang, bang, bang. I mean, I could if I had all Trojans. Let's try this little fake scanner thing. If it's still up. Ugh. There we go, rogue installer. Come on guys, give me a URL. Give me 3 more so I can be done with this. This is a rogue. Typically evades, these rogues evade so much because they're not exactly, well, Komodo caught it, but they're not exactly harmful, but they're harmful to your actual pocket, your actual identity. And people say, how, why? Well, these people are convinced they're infected and they buy this fake application, give them over a few bucks, give them their credit card and a lot of other details, and their identity stolen. It's the worst kind of thing you can deal with. Let's try another fake online scanner. This is a .com, so typically .com would be taken down pretty fast. Yeah, it's gone. Let's try Coopface. We're on number 8 now, by the way. No. I might want to go back to page 0. There's just not enough out there tonight. I apologize. Let's see. Neosploit. Tons of these guys out there. Doesn't exist. SEO exploit. Well, that's interesting. Must be scanning me right now. Yeah. Very cool. Looking for my vulnerabilities. Normally when you get infected you'll see pop-ups immediately and fake antivirus pops up. I guess if it's something advanced you would see nothing and you would never know. I guess this didn't do anything. Okay, number 8, where are you? Of course, this review is long enough. I can't exactly take the hard drive out and scan it externally and all that junk, or use a bootable CD. I could, but nobody would hang on for the entire video. Okay, let's go with number 8. And it's caught right away. It's a Trojan. If I try to run it, it won't run because it's done. And let's go with number 9. Sucks, but all there really is tonight is just a bunch of Trojans. Some exploits. They're all the same thing, though, I think. Everybody's on a big Java kick this week. So that should teach you, folks. Update your Java. And your MDAX. Oh, this is terrible. And trust me, I would do like a pre-list of files, except that a lot of these files do not work after the first time you visit them, so that kind of threw out this this pre-thing that I was doing. Let's try this guy. There's another MDAC thing. Nothing. Okay, I think I've been through almost all of these guys. Let's try this fake AV. I must have missed those. I didn't see those before. There we go. Another fake AV thing. Looks like it may load. Ah, it won't load. Let's see, we have another one. No, same domain. Maybe it's a different one. Nope. Boy, this sucks. Wow, I don't even know if I'm able to finish this. There's just nothing out there tonight. First time ever. I guess if everything's kind of centering on the fact that you have an outdated version of Java for today. Okay, well that's number 9. We have one more to go. And let's see if we can get any of these. Okay. Well, that's number 10. I realize that most of these tests were mainly around, Trojan downloaders, Trojans, things like that. But that's all that I could really grab for tonight. Everything else was just kind of centered around Java, which this guy doesn't even have, I don't think. And if I did install it, it would be updated, and these things wouldn't work on it. So anyway, you can see that the Komodo antivirus has been drastically upgraded. I think from my last time I took a look at it, it barely detected anything. Maybe a third of what I threw at it. But now, with the default install, the Comodo antivirus detected every single one of those guys, and I would say 90% of the stuff was 0-day, meaning it's less than 24 hours old. So that is a drastic upgrade. The heuristics engine is on low, as you saw when I was messing around, and it does a fantastic job. Didn't even really get to see Defense Plus yet. What I may do is do another review of something like, we could do a Vera, we could do like a Vast, or I could just do Defense Plus all alone and kind of show you how that works. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll do Defense Plus alone with the Sandbox, and that would be my next little video. I can't really call these reviews; they're more or less tests. That's why I feel bad about calling them reviews, but the word review gets a lot of searches online, gets my YouTube site and blog and forums a lot of traffic. So anyway, that's it for me tonight. I gotta upload this huge long video. As you can see, CIS didn't even have to touch the hardcore parts of it, and it blocked everything. So I love this application, and that's all I have to say for now. So anyway, talk to you guys later.